Next up, Tunis Campbell. So Tunis Campbell came about in the mid 1800s, and he again was in more like the hospitality service side of it all. And he really came after Roberts and just further advanced some of Roberts' positions. So he agreed, being clean, being presentable, being prompt was very important. But he took it a step further in his publication, Hotel Keepers, Head Waiters, and Housekeeper's Guide. And he went on to say that not only should we do these things, be clean, be prompt, be present, shoulders back, but have pride and dignity in what you do. And that even though, they were working within an enslaved environment, that they were still able to take dignity in doing their jobs well. Do it well, demand to be paid for it, and keep your chin up, basically. And I think, I don't want to take that and make it sound like fluffy, like, oh, just love what you do and ignore what you're in. And that's not at all what I'm saying. I think where my appreciation comes from it is that we don't always have the best jobs, best circumstances, the best boss, the best pay, the best day even. And I think that if we can take a moment to appreciate our own work, rather than always waiting for someone to recognize it, because especially in this time, there weren't people standing around waiting to tell you what a great job you did. But being able to know you did a good job and have that sense of pride and add to your sense of dignity, I think is a beautiful thing. And so for Campbell, it was really important for the Black community to not only just participate in the world of hospitality, but he wanted them to succeed in hospitality. He really insisted on the Black community recognizing the dignity of their work, being paid well, the need for education, as well as the basic hygiene, being prompt. Campbell was able to develop cookbooks, of course, with the allies that he had, the hoteliers that he worked for. They were able to help him and support him in being able to write cookbooks, which was not a tool or resource that was available to many. I think I really appreciate his work because it's another example of the erasure of the Black community in terms of food culture. Because Campbell, and it's been documented, was believed to be one of the first people to develop portion theory. And his discussions and publications on portion theory actually predate Fanni Farmer, which is believed to be the queen of level measurements. It's just another example, I think, of a member of the Black community, having thought about something, done something, created something that literally is erased in history as if it never ever happened. And even when we now have the documentation to show otherwise, it's not really celebrated. It's not talked about. The books aren't being changed. And so I think that through conversations like the ones that we're having right now, through exposure, that hopefully we can at least start to bring some social capital back to the Black community in terms of their contributions to the food industry at large. And Campbell's just another one of those examples of someone who contributed something that was not noted, not recognized, not valued, not championed. And so here in this small moment, we can champion people like you, Campbell, who contributed to the food industry in immense ways. And we have you to thank for that.